Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I am pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this in gear. Today we stand in front of a par 4 to start out with. Let's get on our horse here, rip it into the fairway, and we'll take it from there. Oh my, safe to say you got all of that one. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. And this putt from 28 feet. This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. Well, this one's looking good so far. It's still on track. Come on, do it. All right, give this a tap. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. Oh man, there's a drive. Just smashed it. All right, this shot is around 115 yards out. All right, this is for the bird. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Okay, 4 feet to go. And you're at even par. And what will happen on the third? Let's find out. Holy, you just ripped it. It was a good one. This looks like about 120 yards to the pin. Good job. And here comes a 4-footer. And after that one, you'll go down to 1 under par. All right, an opportunity to stick this one close here on the par 3 4th hole. This one's heading for the bunker, I think. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. Nicely played out of that sand. A little bit of work left to do, but nothing too serious. And you're going to need to drop this if you want to save par. Oh, sliding by. Just 3 feet left. And that'll do. And that will put you up to even par. Use the tailwind on this hole. And just rolls into the second cut. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. Not the greatest of contact on that one. This is what our third shot's looking like. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if you can help it get there. This one's going hard to the right. Oh, this has my attention. Continues on a great line. Oh, has a chance. Oh, and it doesn't go down. No. And let's take a peek at our scorecard after that one. And you're 1 over at the moment. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 6th hole. This shot's about 75 yards to the pin. Okay, on the green safely. You can get down to even par after this putt if you want. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Oh man, just missing on the birdie putt. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard after that. We got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. All right, we got about somewhere around 250 yards to go here. I don't think this is going to be good. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. Okay, we're out of that bunker. That's step one. This one for the birdie. Oh. And that puddle drop. And you're 1 over par currently. Okay, 8th hole, par 3, baby. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? Go down to even par if you sink this. And this one's, I think, going left to right. It's getting there. Beautiful shot. Teeing this one up on hole number 9. Looking fine from the tee here. Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. Oh, what do we have here? All right, you got this left over for par. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. You are currently sitting right at even par. That wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. Oh, and you got all of that one. This shot's about 80 yards out. A little bit to the right on the approach here. And this is your third shot. How close was that one? Just a little tap needed here. All right, time to check the scorecard. Okay, even par at the moment. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. Looks like we're heading to the sand. Okay, second shot on the 11th. Nicely played out of that bunker. Okay, save par right now with this putt. Let's go. And this one looks like it's going downhill and to the right. Looks like he got a line on this. It's still on the line. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And you're at even par currently. And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. There we go. Good shot. And this shot is around 170 yards away. And your approach is heading right at the pin. All right, let's make this a short stay at the beach. Okay, out of that sand and onto the green. I'm liking it. Looking at an 11-foot putt here. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Well done out there. That's your par. And after that one, even par is your score. Here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 3. Good work out there. You found the green there, and that's understating it. Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole. Okay, that'll bring you down to 1 under. Careful out there. The wind's blowing right to left. Yes, that's a good swing. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. Wouldn't that be nice to save par on this one? Okay, 1 under par on your round. Okay, here we go with the 15th hole. We got a par 4 on this one. And this one's about 120 yards to the pin. Approach shot worked out just fine. This putt's around 19 feet away. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Starting this one out pretty good. still on track. Oh, no! How dare you? How dare you do that to me? And you're 1 under for the day. Sixteenth hole is upon us here. Let's see what happens. We've got about 2:15 to go from here. There's something off on that swing. I just can't figure out what. Okay, let's sneak this one in for par. Let's go. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. And down it goes. That's your par. Well done. Currently sitting at 1 under par. Wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. And if you can sink this, it's a birdie for you. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. All right, got most of the way there. 7-foot putt coming up. One under after that one. And now, number 18. This one's a par 4. And this one's around 235-ish to the pin. Well done on that shot. You're on the green, nowhere near the hole, but that's nitpicking at this point. Okay, I'm not going to ask you to hole this out. This putt is gargantuan in scope. I'm going to just make a humble request to nestle this one in there close. Yeah, from that distance, that's going to work. Okay, the putt goes down, and we're done here. All right, and as we head our separate ways, you've managed to post a 1 under on the scorecard. Well, that is all she wrote for me. I had an enjoyable time ripping around the links with you today. See you next time. Hello and welcome to this society event. My name is John. Today we'll begin with a par 4 first hole. Let's start by piping this up the middle and then we'll see what happens from there. Oh my goodness, you lit it up on that drive. Just absolute power. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. And this is your look at birdie. And this is an uphill putt, moving right to left. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. Starting the day off at even par. Let's see what we can do from here. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. Bit of a downslope out there around the landing area in this fairway. Good shot. This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so to the pin from here. All right, we'll take that. This one's 6 feet away. That's going to bring it down to 1 under par. And now for the par 5 third hole. Nice, pure swing, great stuff. Hitting into an elevated green, we might need more club. Something about that sounded a little off. You've got this left to save your par. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Oh, man. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. It's going to put you up to 1 under par. Wind is blowing on the tee here. Ooh, maybe we can get a kick left here. All right, staring down a birdie putt here. Well, this one's on a line. Oh, continuing to look good. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Killing me here. Just killing me. Great putt, though. Almost got that to go. Okay, and after that, let's take a look at how things are standing here today. And as we look at the leaderboard, the current leader is leading by a stroke. Oh boy, this one's heading for the sand. And second shot here on the 5th. Oh, your approach is heading left. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. About 6 feet to go here. And you're at even par. You got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. You got some good contact on that one. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. We're on the green with that one. Well done. You could go to 2 under with this putt right here. Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's breaking a little to the right. Oh, it was a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. Okay, now let's have a check-in on our scorecard. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. Okay, 7th hole, par 5. Taking driver off the fairway, are you? Oh, that's no good. I think it's heading to the bunker. Setting up for our 3rd shot. And hopefully you get a good look at this next putt. Well played out of that bunker, though. Okay, 2 under. If you can sink this. A little downhill putt, right to left. Oh, too bad. 5 feet to the cup from here. Okay, par 3 on the 8th. I'm okay with that. Sink this and you're down to 2 under. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break too. All right, maybe next putt we can drop it. Okay, let's drain this and get our par. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. Wind is blowing left to right. Oh man, just tapped that one. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. The swing was a little off kilter. Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. Setting up here, nestled into this greenside rough. All right, 3 feet to the cup. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. Okay, that hole will put you up to even par. And now let's see what happens here on the 10th. I'm having that. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. Really well judged approach there. This one's for birdie. Ooh. And now this from 5 feet. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. Now we head to the 11th. We have a par 3 ahead of us. That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. All right, come on now. This putt to save par. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. Okay, this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Beautiful swing. And this one's about 135 yards to go. Swing didn't feel as clean as I know you can hit it. Okay, here's our 3rd shot. Good job getting out of that bunker. Little work left to do, but nothing serious. Okay, this one is for the par. Going up the hill with this putt, breaking left to right. Oh, look at this thing. Oh my goodness. Man, just a little tap here needed. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. Okay, 13th hole. We got a par 3. Just a pure swing. Oh my, this might go down. And this one is for the bird. Great way to bounce back. Nice birdie on this one after that bogey on the last. After that, you're going down to even par. Nice. All right, here's the 14th hole. It's a par 5. Oh, she's coming in nice to the fairway, I think. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. One under par if you can sink this. Starts off pretty straight, I think, and then heads to the left. Oh, man. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And the wind will be a factor on this one. It's blowing right into our face. That's not going to be good. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Come on, kick left. All right, you're on the green. Super long putt in your future, but you're on. And this putt would take you down to 1 under. Oh man, this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. About a dozen feet to the hole from here. It's breaking to the left, I think. Oh man, hopefully you can grab the bogey. All right, that one's in the cup, and we're 1 over as we head down the stretch. Let's see what happens here on the 16th. Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, this one's coming out of the rough, and I don't know if it's going to make it. Okay, third shot. setting up here with a very long putt. This putt's going uphill, and I think it's going to the right as well. Looking good so far. I'll take that from that type of distance. All right, let's give this one a tap in and move to the next. And 2 strokes above par currently. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. Decent approach there. Lining up for the 13-foot putt. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Looking pretty good. Oh my, that was a fantastic shot. And just 1 stroke over par at the moment. All right, teeing it up now on the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. Can't place my finger on it. Something was off on that swing, though. That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it. Well, that won't do, will it? Oh! And you've got this for a final score of 73 on the day. And the bogey putt drops. A little bit of a sour note to end on today, but you had fun, right? Okay, and as we head our separate ways, it'll be 2 over for you after this one's done. And with that, I will let you go. Thank you very much for the round of golf. I had a good amount of fun. Hopefully you did too.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're live from the Quad Cities. Opening round coverage of the John Deere Classic is set to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside my great mate Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing you all the shots, all the colour, all the action are Henny Quack and John McCarthy. And Rich, back here in the Quad Cities, this is a really fun event for all the great people. The John Deere Classic has so much natural charm, doesn't it? But this TPC Deere Run, it's got some golf holes on it.
It does, but I think the thing that the tour players love about it more than anything is the family environment and all the people that come out, and there's so many cool things to do. We may have the big dig on Tuesday where players and wives and kids can go out there and just basically dig a big hole like we did with the tractor back in the day, right? And then just besides the ninth green, they putt into this hole. And it's just like, how much fun can you have? This is like the coolest thing of all time. And we haven't even got to the golf course yet. No, but the golf course, it's user-friendly. You know, there's going to be some tough stretches of holes out there. But, you know, they want players to go out there and have fun. They want to make birdies. That's why you see, you know, anywhere from 15 to you know, mid-20s under winning this tournament. It's one of those weeks that I think a lot of players look forward to because it's got this relaxed environment element to it, all set up by the Deere Corporation. But the golf course, it's no pushover, but you can certainly get your digs into it. Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is for birdie.
He's currently tied for 11th. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe?
Par 5, players will be looking for the opportunities to make 4 here. But if they're out of position, 6s come on you quickly.
The second hole at TPC Deere Run, Rich, really gettable for the players.
Most players will go for this green into Luke. Knock it on. Can easily make birdie, maybe an eagle. Get a little careless, missing to the left or the right from the green. Pars and bogeys are had as well.
Four feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
He's currently tied for 7th here. Looking to ride 30 here with this shot.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
Going with the hybrid. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left. Yep, that works. Nicely done.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
He finds himself in a share of 7th. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
That tee shot looks pretty good. And he's down there.
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. If he can hold this, he'll move inside the top 5. Oh, that one started on a pretty handy line. This is on the tracks. Oh, that's so cruel. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now 4 back after that hole. Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got to read?
Gently does it. It's downhill, breaking off to the right-hand side here.
That's very well judged. Inside the range. Putting for a par now. Trailing by 4 strokes. The 6th is a par 4.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
This is his second shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup.
Ooh, this is on a good line. Great speed. Oh, so close. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now 4 back after that hole. Teeing off now on this par 3.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Looks like this is going to miss just right.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
Now that's well played. Safely onto the putting surface. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
This shot is about 140 yards out. 4 shots behind our leader.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
This would be a great up and down. sitting at 2 under in a share of 10th position. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Now 5 strokes behind. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. 5 strokes behind our leader. Looks to be making tough work of this hole. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Oh man, this is tough. It's a double breaker that goes right and then comes back left.
Oh, he's put a pure putt on this. That one's got some intent. You get in your home. Just a short putt remaining here. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Second shot here at the 10th. Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? That always looked wet, didn't it? Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. Good shot there. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
This one has eyes for the hole. Now 5 strokes behind. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Nice stroke. That's one of those momentum-building putts. Well holed. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again. Now 4 back after that hole. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Yeah, this one's a little bit left. Not so nice.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
That's a nice putt. He'll take that.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Par 4 back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
He's setting up for his second shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace.
That one's headed right and staying right.
Oh, that was a good strike. That was pretty well played out of the fairway bunker. A par putt awaits. Oh. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Yeah, he's looking at a bogey putt here.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 14th is a par 4.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
Well, that'll work there. How bad is this lie in the sand, Henny?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Well, that's a golf shot. He'll be happy with that one. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 5 strokes behind. The finish at TPC Deer Runners, full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Okay, that'll work. 16 feet to the hole. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
This one's online. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. He's currently tied for 14th. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
This is what remains for a share of 6th place in the standings. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
This one's looking good.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. We have a par 5 on this one.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Well, after a successful drive at the 17th at TPC Deer Run, the players are faced with a question. Rich, lay up or go for it?
Second shot straight back up the hill. Most players will bail just a little bit left as the green tends to run away quite a bit down the slope on the right-hand side. This is a great opportunity and possibly the final birdie opportunity on this golf course.
Ooh, staying aggressive, going for the green. And he's down there. You got a read?
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Ooh. This is what remains for 3rd place on the leaderboard. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Is that right? I think so. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just a couple back from our leader. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Round now in the books. Good luck next time. And as they finish up their round, Rich, find themselves 9th on the leaderboard.
Just clinging to that top 10 at the moment. Too many mistakes today. Reduce those tomorrow, and they'll be shooting up the leaderboard.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elf. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome into the Quad Cities. It's round 2 of the John Deere Classic. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside my booth mate Rich Beam. It's always terrific to have you join us. Rich, do you fancy this player's chances?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
Let's get down to the first hole. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Attaboy, good shot. Time for the second shot into the first. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Ooh. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Currently at -4 overall. Welcome to this par 5 hole.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
Playing from around 210 yards here.
Wind straight down.
Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. Setting up for his third shot. Oh, I don't mind the look of this one. In fact, this is looking fantastic. And down it goes. And he now moves to 5 under for the tournament. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Par 3, just 183 yards back up the hill, semi-blind tee shot.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
$15 feet to the cup.
This one is for par.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
All right, this putt is going to go up the hill and to the left.
And a bit of frustration starting to set in as the par just misses the hole. And that's all she wrote. And a bit of a setback there. Now he's 4 under for the tournament.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Good looking shot this. Second shot here on the 4th. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Good stroke. Oh, what a putt. And that will take him to 5 under. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Next shot, straight back into the teeth of the wind.
That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. A par putt on the table. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
So close. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Lining this putt up from a fair distance. Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Going with the 5-wood. This would be a great up and down. This next putt is for bogey. And as we check the standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4. We've arrived now on the 8th hole, the par 4.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. This is not the best spot to be, just off the fairway and in the bunker.
And made bogey here yesterday and looking like more of the same today.
Well, safer than the surface. Maybe it's time to hole a long-range bomb. And he's down there. You got a read?
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Par 4, 9th hole here.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
His second shot here.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
Started this one on a pretty good line. Like the look of this. Oh, you beauty. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
Time for the second shot at the 10th.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And he moves to 5 under par. Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader. Hole number 11 is a par 4.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
That one almost went in the hole. He has this putt to save his par. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Here we are at the par 3 12th hole.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Going with the hybrid.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
This putt for par here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is going to turn ever so slightly to the right.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Our leader is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Par 4 back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Just a little right of the green.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Just couldn't quite get it to drop. And this one will be for bogey. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
If you feel brave, you can certainly take driver out, but I suspect a lot of players will lay back with an iron, giving himself a short yet simple second shot. A birdie here is a must if you want to win.
Oh, absolutely flushed. A few shots under par at the moment. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. And a par putt awaits him. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are on the par 4 15th hole. Not a good result there. This is his second shot.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
And yeah, I don't think that's enough from the rough.
It looks so good for so long, but now it's first cut.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And as we check the standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4. This
only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
So close to a birdie, but that'll be a par. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 18th.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Yeah, right-hand side of the green.
Setting up miles from the hole. Starting this one way out to the right.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And with that putt, concludes this players round. So, 2 rounds in the books, Rich. Not a bad little day's work, I think.
Nah, and only 2 more to go. Looking forward to seeing what happens over the final 36.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to TPC Deer Run. It's moving day here at the John Deere Classic. It's terrific to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey. Let's get to it. Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Luke, they're behind by a wide margin, so right now they need to just make anything happen. They need something low to give them an opportunity to be fairly close to the lead at day's end.
Now to the first hole. Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway. That's going to set the tone for the day. Well, Rich, this looks like a familiar spot for this player.
Let's not think about what happened here yesterday with this next shot. It wasn't very good.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
He's standing over his third shot. And if this can go down, he'll save par. That's disappointing. Starting the round above par today.
Yeah, a bit of a rocky start, but let's face it, 17 holes left to play, Luke. There's lots of times to make up for that mistake.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Ooh, that almost went down. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Stepping onto the par 3 third.
Par 3, 183 yards back up the hill. A blind tee shot, but a simple tee shot all in all.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Needs this to kick a bit left. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Significant movement right to left on this putt.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
A good look at par here.
Sitting now 3 under for the tournament. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
From around 140 yards here. That was a beauty.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Oh, so close to a birdie. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. It's a par 4, the 5th hole.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, I've got it left to right and quick down this hill.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
You know, Luke, I've heard this metaphor before. Every once in a while, a blind squirrel finds an acorn. I believe.
Well done. Take the birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. Our leader is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Opting for the 5-wood. That one's headed left. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
And needed to put some draw on that one, but just couldn't get it dialed in.
Oh, this looks brilliant. And it drops. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Here we are, hole 8 to par 4.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
That should find the fairway. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 150 yards. Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And as we check the standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4. Hole number 9 is a par 4.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Will this stay on the cut stuff? Bit disappointing, that one. That one doesn't look like it jumped out of the rough. Oh, that was pure. And here we are with the 3rd shot. That's just inside the range. 12 feet to the cup coming up. And he's down there. You got a read?
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Well, let's get stuck into the 10th hole, shall we?
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2. Pretty good shot there. That dog will hunt.
Yeah, that one will play. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
Starting out to the left. Watch this one, though. It's going to come back.
This is a par putt. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. This hole is a par 4.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Not bad. Second shot here on the 11th.
Nothing good out to the right. This is in trouble.
That was a bit of a miscue. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Just 3 feet to the cup. Our leader is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings. We've arrived at the 12th, a par 3.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Opting for the 5-iron. That's heading to the bunker for sure. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And this one is for his par. And gets that putt to drop. Gutsy effort.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
The 13th hole is a par 4.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Setting up this approach now from a similar spot to yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar result as yesterday.
This one's right of the green.
A bit wild on approach there. This would be a great up and down. And this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Oh, nice looking putt. And as we check the standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
Tee shot is looking good here. This now, his 3rd shot. Oh, right by the hole. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole. That's a good-looking shot there. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Yeah, that was a safe play. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Yeah, this is not going to be easy. It's going downhill, moving to the left.
Yeah, that's a good line, that one. Gee, it's got some good speed about it. And tapping in for par on this one. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Okay, clubbing down.
Yeah, nicely played. A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
Tracking. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he moves to 7 under. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Welcome to the par 5 17th hole.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. And he'll be glad to be putting now. This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
Wonderfully played. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one. Starts off looking good.
This is going right at the hole.
Getting better.
You beauty! What a putt. Okay, Rich, just around to play now. What an exciting finish we've got coming up.
Yeah, so far, 54 good holes of action. Hopefully 18 more to come tomorrow.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HP Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. A champion will be crowned as we get ready to bring you all the final round coverage of the John Deere Classic. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Our featured player is coming off a fine 5 under par round yesterday. Let's see what today has in store for him. Okay, balls in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Great shot. Just about 8 feet left to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Ooh. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Currently 8 under overall. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Par 5, players will be looking for the opportunities to make 4 here, but if they're out of position, 6s come on you quickly.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
I really like the look of this. It couldn't be lying any more perfect.
This one looks like it's come out a little soft out of that fairway bunker. Probably won't reach the green. Setting up for his 3rd shot. Setting up here with a very long putt. And he's down there. You got to read?
This is a big old left-to-righter.
Big putt for par coming up. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Sitting at -8 for the tournament. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This has got to be a strong 40 feet to the cup from here.
And a relatively good putt from that distance.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And now onto the par 4, 4th hole.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple 2nd shot into a sliver of a green. What a gargantuan tee shot.
This one looks like it's going left. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a 2nd shot that is very simple and straightforward.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. John, have you got a read on this one?
It's going downhill and to the right.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
The sixth is a par 4.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
Taking on this approach now from a pretty similar spot.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Chance to move to 8 under here.
Yeah, that was really nicely judged from there.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. As we move to the 7th, it's a par 3.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Going with the 5 wood.
Spinning to the left of this one.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
He's got this for his par.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 4. Every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
This one's going to the right.
And that was a bit of a misfire. Okay, Henny, this one's found the bunker. Is it lying okay?
Standing over it, and I don't even know how I would play this. This is such a tough lie.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. Our leader has built a 3-shot buffer here as we head over to the next. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
This shot from about 190 yards out. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. Here we are with a chance to get the first birdie of the day. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's a little tricky to see. It's not a straight putt. There is a bit of right-hand movement at the end.
How good was that putt? And he moves to 8 under now. And stepping up the standings after that effort Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2. Don't you dare.
Oh, it just barely snuck into the first cut.
And here we are with the third shot. Going with the pitching wedge here. That swing looked a little jerky from where I'm sitting. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. He's back on the surface. Happy to have the flat stick in hand. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic. That's a swing only a mother could love there, Luke.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
How good was that bunker shot? Putting for a par here. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Here we are at the par 3, 12th hole.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Going with the 5-iron here. That got a little out of control, I think. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Time to get the flat stick out now. And he needs this to save par.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader. Welcome to the par 4, 13th hole.
Par 4 back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Opting for the 9-iron. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. John, what's the line on this putt?
This one's like a going left to right, it looks like.
An opportunity to make a par here. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
If you feel brave, you can certainly take driver out, but I suspect a lot of players will lay back with an iron, giving himself a short yet simple second shot. A birdie here is a must if you want to win.
Handy effort, that one. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got, oh, I'd say roughly 120 here.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Ooh. Just a short putt remaining here. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. From about 130 yards here. Not a bad play, that one. 18 feet to the cup. And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt's going straight down the hill.
Wow, what a putt. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. And we've arrived at a par 3.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Going with the 8-iron here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Sitting at 8 under. All these are bonuses. This putt's from about 18 feet.
An all-important putt for par.
And that putt will end up short. And this one will be for bogey. And it's a 3-stroke advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. Standing on the 17th, it's a par 5.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field. Nicely done.
This now, his 3rd shot. Trying to get to 8 under. Take us through the break on this putt.
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. 19 feet to the cup. Yeah, this is a big swinger, this one.
He's done a nice job there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And with that, he's in the house at 7 under par.